Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today we are going to work on putting pockets and tags into the orange journals. So the two journals that we have for the orange series are the fabric journal that I recently showed that I put the signature in, and the Go Dog Go book, which I showed where I had used the Zutter cutter to add pages to it. Now I am not sure how many extra things we're going to put in this one, because this one seems like it's more better for just, you're not going to add anything to these pages, but I might add a little few things to some of the extra flip-ups and go from there. And speaking of dogs, as I just heard her shake, I am watching my sister's dog, Gizmo, who is a little corgi, and I don't know where she... And I don't know where she came in and left. There she is. Hi, Tweety. So you might hear a bark. We have not gotten a new dog. We are just babysitting. So, yeah, so it's kind of perfect that we got the Go Dog Go book to go with it. So, I'm going to put the Go Dog book to the side. If I find something that I want to put in there, I'll put it to the side, and we'll go from there. So I have pulled out some postcards. These really don't have to be altered much anymore. I do have some whack and stacks. I probably won't use those anymore because you'll see I got a ton of stuff. I've got the fabric flip, which is definitely going to go in this book, and then I got the over the page fabric that would go in this one also. I've got belly bands, so I'm thinking if I put the belly bands, I'm going to put the paint chip ones in this one, and the ones that are from Tim Holtz will go in this one. And I have these little cards that could be side tucks. These are like Tim Holtz ones. These were made from the ends of time cards, so those can be tucks for tags. And I have just a few pockets. I'm thinking this one actually might work well in the Go Dog Go numbers. It's not totally, it's got some oranges. I think it could be kind of fun as a side tuck for that. So I'm going to pull that in there. That's more of a card. Butterflies. Oh, I was thinking this one could go in the Go Dog Go because storks, that's kind of fun with the animals. Could be kind of fun. And yeah, I think the rest probably going to try to go into here. And then I have just a ton of tags, just unbelievable amount of tags. But they're really kind of old-fashioned looking. This one's probably the only one I thought might be going Go Dog Go because it's a little more white pages. Yeah. Yeah, the rest probably. So like I said, I am not sure what's going to actually end up going in the Go Dog Go book because I don't have too much really for it. So we'll move that to the side for now, and we'll move the journal cards to the side for now, and we will see where we can put some pockets and some belly bands and some side tucks to start out with. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking this could use a cute little side tuck here, and that might be fun to put in there with the butterfly and the orange. Yeah, let's put that one there, and then we'll have a little place for a little journal card. Let's go this direction. These were nice and sturdy. All right, and then we'll probably we'll go back and we'll find some tinier cards that can go in there and look pretty like that one. Okay. All right, these words are sideways, so I'm thinking it's probably a good page for some sort of side tuck or kind of looks like a house. This is a book page that has been folded and a tag that goes in there. So let's see, the tag goes in here. These I put in the other journals. The paper's not too strong, so I don't want to make it a side tuck. I just want to make it a tag. So we're gonna glue this down fully. And I'm just using the art glitter glue just because I have it out. I have my other glue somewhere, but we're just gonna go with that. That can come in and out, and we'll call that one done. Okay. I think the fabric flip would be kind of fun here because this wallpaper kind of looks like fabric, and I think I am gonna, I did some of these where I just clipped them in, but I think I'm gonna glue this one in. There is a little label on the back, but I am not too worried about it. Okay. Yeah, it's a fun one with the, yeah, I like that. Okay. I almost feel like putting a belly band back here. Or maybe on this one with the music. I like the colors that go with it. So I think we're gonna find my scissors, there they are, and we're gonna cut this part because this looks like it'd be a nice fun thing to add to something. And that's long enough. Just gonna ink around the edges. And should I fancy up the corners? I think I should. All right, we're gonna, whoops, I really should do these upside down. There we go. It's kind of a very Victorian looking book page. So let's do that. Okay, so we are just gonna put a little glue between the divots. And glue that down. And then we'll come back and we'll figure out what we can stick in there. That goes, you know, sideways, like that color's really pretty. Oh, I think we found it already. But we'll put it to the side because that might match too much. That might match too much. Okay. All right, this is gonna need something tall in there. And you just might be a little too wide. That's a shame because I think that would work well in there. I'm gonna be a little too wide also. All right, might have to come back to that because I don't think anything else is tall enough. Okay, we'll come back to that. All right, to the center. All right, we definitely want to put something here. Now, I was thinking of, I have this. This was originally when I made them were meant to be top wraps and to be able to put something sideways. But since I had so many tags, I actually ended up cutting it down and re-gluing it so that it can be more of a wraparound top pocket. And I'm fine with it sticking out like a tab because this is a shorter page. I kind of like the grays that go with that. So let's do that. These came, when I made the project, I did make little cards to go in here so they can go up and down or sideways. And then I can also put another journal card in there. So we are gonna glue this down as a top pocket. And we're gonna glue this side and the bottom. Okay, we'll pull it out just a little bit so it's not in the fold too much. Okay, now we'll just glue this side. We'll glue the bottom and this side. Okay. That should work. I didn't put any decoration on this, so this is something I can come back and, you know, add something like that to decorate. That would be really cute there. I also have a whole bunch of digital ephemera left that I can decorate these with. So that will be another video where I come back. Like I said, these were put in undecorated. I don't know if this is going to stay in here because it's just a digital. I'm not even sure. This is actually the scrapbook page. So I'm not sure if that's going to go in there or if I'm going to end up finding out that I want to put, you know, something else in there, and as well as something back here. So we'll have to see. I'm going to leave them in there for now. But there is options to be able to decorate them going forward. Okay, another pocket. And I do also have this pocket that I made. I don't know if it's just too bright of an orange for this, but I also have these triangle corner pockets that can go somewhere. I'll have to look for some place to put those. That might work there. No. Isn't it funny how one side works and the other side I don't think does? And I was okay that this was white on the inside because I thought whatever we ended up putting in there would end up covering it up. I don't know why it's sticking right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Do I want to stick that there? I mean, I definitely have some stuff I'll be able to put in there, I would think. And then something goes in that pocket. Too wide. Too wide. Well, it's helpful if I only had one thing in there instead of two. Yeah, okay. I think we'll glue this here. And do I want to glue it as a side tuck? I think I kind of do. Okay, so we're going to glue this 3 sides. Getting hungry for dinner. That is for sure. Yeah, move that a little bit toward the inside, not all the way, but just enough so that whatever ends up coming here will have a bit of a sneak out. And like if I wanted to, like this is way too wide, but if I wanted this to go in there, it doesn't fit. I have done it before where I have trimmed these down a little bit and then just circled them to have them fit into whatever they need to go into, but I definitely have small enough ones that I should be able to, and find enough to go in there. Yeah, something big like that could be fun, or we'll see. We'll add those later. All right, I still have this butterfly pocket I want to get in somewhere, because this is definitely has butterfly themes. You're just a bit wide. But I could do you as a side tuck. Just trying to cover up those words, the fact that they're sideways. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. And I am not counting how many I go in the front, how many in the back, just going with my gut on stuff I want to put in there. Oh, I also have this one. This was a wraparound. That stuff can be tucked in here and in here. I should find a place for that. Yep. Oh, you would work well. Has that fun side tab. Oh, I like it. Okay, let's do that. And again, we are gonna glue the bottom and the inside. Okay, not all the way to the bottom, but pretty close to the bottom. And we'll glue this side, bottom and side. Okay, I'm gonna push on this side because the other side is a little bit more wrapped around the signature curve. Where on this side you can kind of push down a little bit flatter. Yeah, so there is this has a little like belly band on this side, as well as a pocket. And I think I'm gonna, I think I want to round this end. Let's, yeah, just thought it'd be kind of cute to round. And then this side also has the pocket version, and it does have the belly band also in here, but this covers it up a little bit more. So yeah, you can definitely stick some stuff into both places. So four places for 4 tags, which is good because again, lots of tags. Okay, so I do have these little side tucks that need to go onto like this side of a page. And then I also have these, which I just dropped one, so I guess I have a 1. That would be cute there. All right, I think I like that one there. It will also help strengthen this page a little bit. And I'm wondering if I should go grab that other triangle, because it did look good on both sides. And kind of back it with itself. All right. Yeah, let's glue that. Okay, so that will hold this corner of this page nice and solid. I did put some boo-boo tape on that side. All right, let's see if we can put some on this side. It was definitely a well-loved piece of coffee dyed paper. Yeah, it works. That'll be good, because then I said we'll be able to put some sort of journal card there. Now I do have one more belly band that I can put somewhere. Not a fan of that one. I'm a fan of that one though. A lot of green in here. All right, I think I'm going to get rid of these butterflies on the bottom. And we're going to do like we did the last one. Let's give it a fancy top and a bottom. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so I was thinking in this video I would put these, glue these in and then add some journal cards, but I'm thinking I need to want to wait a little bit to make sure these are dried well before I start adding cards. And I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go eat dinner. There's the other reason. Oh, that's pretty. I think I'm gonna put it there. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I still have that one, this guy. Don't always like putting them on the, I have one where I covered up the coffee dyed. I don't, you know, because, oh, can't put it there, duh. I mean, would it be okay? Would it be okay there? Like I said, I'm going to be using this to, you don't fall off the table. I'm going to go tags in here. This needs to probably be decorated. And put a tag in there. Not the worst idea in the world. As I got the other one farther back here, don't I? Yeah, I got a lot more in the back. I need one in the front. It would really look pretty across from here though. So I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna let these dry and let them settle in so I can figure out what cards need to go in here. I thought I had put the other one in there. I guess I didn't. I do like that idea. So we're going to put that in there. Okay. All right, I think this is going to be the last one I enter. Don't forget to hit the subscribe if you want to get reminded when these pop up to show how we add the tags, and then we also need to put the few extra pieces for the Go Dog Go book. Yeah, and I think I've lost my pen. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. There it is. And I think I will start the next video a little earlier in the day so I don't get hungry. Right? The beauty of this life. I like that one. I'm going to definitely have to put that somewhere. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that has stopped by and hung out with me today as I enter and add some pockets into the orange journals. Okay. Thanks so much for stopping by. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.